Welcome to the kiln. It's nice and warm in here. Have you seen the 3 big draw kilns out in the quarry? They're over 100 years old. The little pot kilns on the other side of the park are even older. Let me tell you about them. People have been making lime in kilns since we learned to build things. Making lime was probably discovered when someone tried to make a fireplace out of limestone rocks. The first time they lit a roaring fire, it would have turned into lime powder. Limestone and lime for mortar were used to build the pyramids. Romans used it to improve the soil for farming. Since the ancient civilizations, we have been making lime all around the world, wherever you find limestone. Many farms would have had a little lime kiln built into the side of a hill, so they'd have lime to use on the farm. You can still find them dotting the countryside in the Interlake. There's one in Birds Hill Park on the Lime Kiln Trail. It's getting warm in here. I shouldn't have complained about sitting on that glacier. These big draw kilns are a pretty new invention. They started building them about 150 years ago to make lime to sell. One of these puppies could make more than 10 tons of lime a day. If you were going to sell lime, you needed to go big or go home. I'll show you how it works. First, you build a big hollow tube, or stack, out of limestone blocks. Beams and tie rods helped hold it together. Now remember what happened with our first limestone fireplace, so we need to line the inside of the stack with fire bricks. You have to keep a couple of openings on the side. These are the fire boxes. See? Look down by your left knee. In these old draw kilns, the limestone had to be heated to more than 500 degrees Celsius to begin to turn into lime. Yikes, that's hot! There are other smaller openings in the sides to poke at the rocks if they get jammed in the stack. Let's fire one of these puppies up. First, chunks of limestone rock are dumped in the top of the stack. Then, we build huge fires that burn really hot. The heat rises in the stack through the rock. The fire cooks the rock until it changes into powdered lime. The lime powder falls to the bottom where it's shoveled into barrels or boxcars. Then, off it goes to market. Pretty smart design. Works a lot on gravity. Draw kilns were often built partly into hillsides so you can get to the different levels. The middle to stoke the fire, and the bottom to shovel the lime out. It was always hard to get the rock up to the top of the kiln to dump it inside. One of the kilns here had a rail track up to the top, and the heavy carts of rock were pulled up by horses or men. The 3 kilns you see today had a big crane called a derrick that lifted the heavy bins of rock. It was pretty dangerous working on top of the kiln, guiding those bins up to be dumped. Today's kilns are different. Most use gas fire. Some are vertical and some are rotary. They turn on their sides like a big cement mixer. The new kilns heat the rock even hotter, to more than 900 degrees Celsius. That's really hot. Now you can go check out the pot kilns and draw kilns in the park, and you'll have a better understanding of how they work after my most excellent demonstration.